Hey everyone, Michael here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Guess what? We have two important things we need to talk about today. The first one being Bitcoin continues to consolidate, but more importantly here, there's about an 80% chance for Celsius to go bankrupt, but that last 20%, I want to tell you guys what that might look like because we have some new breaking news on that subject. Let's be frank about what's happening with the Bitcoin right now. It's having many false breakouts. We're now leading many to just say, I'm not trading anything. You're seeing volume go down a little bit. That is a little bit of troubling news. The good thing here, and what we'll talk about in the next few minutes, is the NASDAQ. But take a peek here, guys. We've had our first major rejection. We're giving up some of the gains we got over the weekend. It's fine. What's going to happen here over the next few days is we're going to have to test out this 20-day moving average. If we're able to test it out and get back above it, that's going to be a strong buy signal. You're going to see a lot of people looking to go rushing back in there. Just make sure you guys have a stop loss. If for whatever reason we do get rejected by that, that will lead to another crash probably happening over the next 36 to 48 hours, or maybe we'll just take a pretty sharp dip to retest it sometime in July for a little bit of a pop. All right, but the reason we're going down today specifically is this: the NASDAQ is getting rejected off of this old trend line. If I go over here to the daily chart, you guys will be able to see it. This trend line started all the way back over here April 5th. We have had a hard time getting back above it a few times over here. So far today, we're getting rejected off of it. But if I go over here to the 15-minute chart, look at this. We're very close to a breakdown as well. We prefer that tomorrow the NASDAQ decides to pop open and be a little bit more green. That would give Bitcoin what it needs to do to have a nice pop. That's what it's going to take, everybody. If the NASDAQ decides to break down today or tomorrow, it's going to be over for Bitcoin for a little bit. Bitcoin's probably going to go down to the $18,000 level, consolidate for a little bit of time, and then from there, we'll have to wait to see if the NASDAQ can make a little bit more of a boom, or Bitcoin can maybe disjoint from the NASDAQ here and make it stronger, move upwards, leaving the NASDAQ in the dust. A little bit more iffy on that one, but that's what I think is happening right now. We're waiting to see if we can blast above that 20-day moving average. If we can, awesome, but it's going to need to have the NASDAQ breaking out as well. All right, here's the big news with Celsius. I was reading an article and I got down to the bottom. There is a rift growing within people involved in the talks, the sources said. Bosses, including Chief Executive Alex, have been pushed by lawyers towards standard bankruptcy proceedings. That's why 80% chance of going bankrupt. However, while others want to ask Celsius customers whether they would like to reopen withdrawals, albeit in a limited manner. That means you guys may be able to actually pull your money out, but very slowly. And if I were you guys, I'd be pulling out the maximum amount of currency that they would allow. You want to get out of this shit show as fast as possible, because the prevailing wind is, no matter what, there's still a high chance of a bankruptcy. You guys don't want to be anywhere near that. And we all know that Coinbase is salivating on the sidelines, ready to buy up $2 billion worth of crypto assets from Celsius at a monster discount.